Right, hello and welcome back to Elden Ring. So, you may have noticed, though probably not, it's probably not too easy to notice given that we were in an underground cavern catacombs last time. But yeah, we've moved over and we've got a new hat. So, I've looked into the whole co-op thing. Um, I don't know why I couldn't summon people. I guess it's just, I mean, one thing I have got enabled because I was trying to get into games a few nights ago was not there. Settings, network. Um, if you're having difficulty getting to co-op fights, you can put perform matchmaking on, and it allows you to play with people outside of your region. If you're having particularly difficulty getting summoned for whatever reason. Um, so maybe that's why I couldn't summon people. Maybe it was trying to pull people in from further afield, given that it's probably not a busy area. That's what I'm going to assume it was. And I did actually manage to get a few co-op games off screen where I went in and helped people. So we now have in our inventory 5 rune arcs. I beat, I think it was Margit up here. I had a fight where I had to kill the dragon down here. And then I got summoned in against the Beastmaster, who I think was in this one, I want to say. But I found out the issue that I was having as well, joining people. I've not been doing my due diligence, basically. These things, now I had activated most of them, but not all in the area. So for example, I think it was, I'd activated one for Margit, so I could basically join a queue for Margit. I could join a queue for these caves down here, but, oh, and I'd got the one for the dragon, but I hadn't got the one for the Erd tree here, and I hadn't got the one for the Godric. That wasn't activated up here. So all this time it's probably only been, basically you have to have those activated so that your sign can go to them. So it's like putting me in more queues basically to join games. So they weren't activated, I wasn't going in the queue. Other than that, while we're doing all of that, I found, well yeah, I found this hat basically, this hood, which I quite like. We're not going to be using that though. I've actually decided I mostly just put that on just to show off that I'd found a new item, in case you wondered why it just randomly appeared in my inventory at some point. I think I found a weapon as well, but I've forgotten which one. We're going to be using that fire monk hood we got the other day, because it's got actually a decent amount of physical resistance, because it's a chainmail hood, but it's for a magic user, so it's actually got a bit more magical resistance and so on. So it's like a nice balance. Plus, it means I get to see my character's actual face, which is always pretty nice. Yeah, rather than it just being the helmet all the time. So we can see more of our character. On that note, I've also looked up the memory slots, and I know what I'm doing now, vaguely. So, what we want to do is we want to go over here, and you might remember this one. There's a tower here, and it's sealed shut, and it wants us to find the three wise beasts or something. Now, the issue last time, we probably don't want to two-hand here. Wolves can be quite persistent in just having at you with their attacks. Yeah, like that. So, we've come here before, and if you remember, there was a turtle that was just walking toward the door. Now, that turtle was one of the wise beasts. So literally, if we look at this, well, not this, it's the book here, isn't it? Seek 3 wise beasts. The other one is supposedly I'm trying to remember if we actually got this one. As you walk up, it's in a bush on the left, somewhere along there. I think we got that one. But the final one, it says, is to the southwest by a pond. So that's what I found out the other day. So if we head over this way from the tower, we'll get to... yeah, there's a pond. Now supposedly, and we'll see, dog, seek center, beast head, try attacking, so they're invisible, but we can see splashing. And we should have all three at that point. Fingers crossed. No, I guess there's still one in the bushes then. Because we definitely killed the one that was on its approach up. So, what do we have around? Hello. Now, when we get to the top here, there should be an item for us. Try jumping off. No. And here we are. Now what we get is a memory stone. Now this is the next thing that's quite important. So we've got a memory stone. More importantly now, we can go back here. I can use my runes that I got the other day from a little bit of co-op. If the queues actually get reasonable on co-op, I might do an episode or two. But co-op, why is there combat music? Oh crap. Why am I stuck on the bloody stool? Oh, we're gonna have to do that again. Typical. Bloody stool in the way, of course. You can roll for everything else in the game, but not that, apparently. Now, where are my runes? Because they're quite important then. We've got a purchase to make. Right, he's got fast attack, so don't bother trying to do all like that. Stamina. Oh, he just gave me my souls back. Well, oops. Great enemy fell. Hmm. I blame the storm. Clinging bone. What's this then? Crafting materials, maybe? No, I don't see a clinging bone. Bolstering, no. Key items. Oh, we've got that prayer book as well, haven't we, to hand in somewhere. Maybe it's like a talisman or something? I don't even know where that's gone. Never mind what it is. What the hell is that? Where is it? I have another quick look, but I do not see a clinging bone. Maybe we've got heavy beast bones and thin beast bones there. Like sort of weird arm finger thingy on it. Remember right? That's what it kind of looks like. Not like any of these. I don't know then. No idea where that's gone.
Ah, well then. That is a work of heresy. Its incantations bear no lineage from the... Very well.
Oh. So it's fire magic. Ooh, interesting. We'll be able to cast fire magic soon enough as well. You just need that smidge more faith and a few souls to buy them. Well, runes again. I'm going to keep accidentally doing that all the time. Right.
May the golden order
Oh, now. Oh. Royal remains helm. Royal remains armor. Royal remains gauntlet. Greaves. Is that who we killed? Did he try to assassinate us? Anyway, here's the next thing that we were going after. Memory stone. Increases memory slots. Now, I saw this at the beginning, but here's the mistake I made. I honestly thought that it was a talisman. You know, a necklace. As in, oh, I can have an extra memory slot, but I would have to go and lose, say, for example, one of these here. I thought I'd have to give one of them up. But you don't. That's the key to this. You don't have to do that. So I can go in with my... What have we got, sir? Yeah, so I can go in with all my spells on here. And I don't have to wear any of those. Just by carrying them, we now have additional memory slots. Yeah. Right, we'll have a look at the arm in a moment. So we Haven't got anything new to say to him.
What is it? The map indicates where it will lead you to Garank.
That's something I've got to do that thing for him as well at some point.
Always good to see. So,
Nothing new to say on this person. There's them two there. This, she never has anything new to say as far as I can tell.
I am pleased to see you again. Would you like me to hold? The blessing is still aflame. Would you like to be held? Regardless? Then good day to you, my dear.
So, we've got a few things that we can do here.
Well, I took you for dead. No matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arms then.
Right, we have, let's see, if we wanted to do this, oh, we have a lot of smithing stone 2s, so we could absolutely buff our katana up again if we wanted, but I might start looking into other weapons. Now, the crystal sword here that we got the other time, the other episode, doesn't look particularly great for me. It looks strength, good, okay, it builds in strength, I've got a decent bit in strength. Dex, I've got kind of a mixed build going, so both of those being good, yeah, sure. Intelligence, no. If it was arcane or faith, yes, but intelligence, no. So that's a bad weapon for me. Even though as of right now, it would do, let's see, yeah, it would not do even as much as the huge katana. In fact, well, no, it does a bunch of magic damage, so in total might be roughly there, but we've got a, let's see, there's a claymore that's strength and dex, sorry. If there's a strength, dex and faith one, that might be interesting. A lot of the two-handed swords, like the grafted greatsword and the claymore here, require a hell of a lot of strength, but I believe we can actually wield a claymore in one hand now if we want, as ridiculous as that sounds. Glint blade phalanx, not the, sorry, I'm reading the skill there, not the, so Roger's rapier, we've just seen that, not bad, not bad. The great epi might be interesting to equip though instead. What have we got? It would require, so that requires smithing stone 3s to upgrade the rapier anymore. The epi might be worth bolstering up a bit, because I think that by the time that gets to +9 it'll have a lot more than Roger's there, but we'll see. This has some decent skill into the Bloodhound's Fang here, and it's a +1 to start with. It seems to do actually quite a lot of damage. That might be something worth looking into that. And we meet the requirements. That Uchi Katana obviously is absolutely goddamn amazing. What else would we have here? So I just think, I'm wondering if I might want to mix it up a bit. Ooh! Now this is something as well though. The thing with the Uchi Katana, that while the damage on some of these might be similar, what you have to remember as well is the Uchi Katana does have this blood loss build up at the bottom. You can see passive effects, 45. But you can get it on this Morning Star, so that might be interesting. Maybe replace that kick with something else though, that kick ability. This pure strength weapon, big hammer, Watchdog Staff, strength and dex. It looks like it comes with some kind of spell ability. It does a lot of damage from the looks of that, but you need a lot of strength, so it's some kind of, big, I guess it's some kind of big Yeah, it says colossal weapon. It's a big sort of mace thing that can do some magic to it as well. The pikes look quite interesting. They've got this charge force ability. That might be something. But this could be. I'm honestly thinking the winged scythe might be the way we want to go. But we will need a lot more faith, and that's the thing. I don't want to put that much more into faith at this point. Right. Oh, there it is, clinging bone. That's what we got. Lifesteal fist. Okay. I guess they're talons of some description. Yeah, it says it's a fist weapon. So it's that you use them like boxing gloves, I guess. Strength, Dex, and Arcane. Does not as much damage, but has lifesteal. And I presume it probably attacks faster if it's like that. And that's something to remember, even though some of the larger weapons do loads of damage, they'll attack slower. But I might be looking at this winged scythe if I get more faith, but that might be down the line. That, again, we'll need faith for that. But I do probably want to start looking into what weapons I want to upgrade next, what I'd want to use. I'm honestly not seeing. I mean, the Bloodhound's Fang here might be something to go into. It does 141 plus 44. Yeah, this does 124 plus 61 because of the scaling that we've got. We can improve the scaling on this by putting an Ash of War on. I do actually. It's a unique weapon, isn't it? So we might not be able to do that to it. Yeah, we cannot. So we can't change it into like a quality one or something, for example, to improve the scaling. So we wouldn't be able to overly improve that in the long run. It's something I have to look into perhaps off screen. But for now, we'll keep with Uchi Katana for a little longer. One thing though that we might want to have a look into.
Greetings. Are you here for...
Now let's see, we have some ashes. So we've got Wandering Noble, Skeletal Bandit, Lone Wolf, and Jellyfish, and then we've got... We can now summon Soldiers and Ancestral Followers. Now we've not got much in the way of money, but we can probably get a few upgrades on these. The question is which one would I want to do? I might just go for Soldiers at the moment. I like having a few of them that can distract basically. So right. It'll be a long time before we can do anything with this one. Can't even summon them at the moment. Let's see, trying to remember how I equip them to that special slot. It's here, isn't it? We will put them on instead of lethal, because obviously we can't even use him at the moment. We'll try them out for size. They've been slightly upgraded. As we'll get more runes, we'll upgrade them again. If we have enough runes but not enough to level, then what would be a good idea would be to come here and just spend it on upgrades. If we're wanting to bank our runes, but like I said, we haven't quite got enough to level. So, we'll go back to where we were, and we'll head out. So we've tinkered with our loadout a little bit. I think off screen I might do some smithing and tinkering and looking at the sort of weapon build I want to be going for now. I want to probably, if we go through here quickly, we might just lose them before they can become an issue, these. Because I have no intention of staying here for long. So these jellyfish seem to mark locations of hidden catacombs and so on, don't they? And it looks like each Erd tree also has a catacombs area underneath, where you can get a new ash of, well, not ash of war, is it? So, what do you call those? Yeah, just ashes, those. I don't know why I got off the horse, but we did. I didn't push any buttons. This doesn't look good. Uh-oh. Oh, it's two-handed. That right there is exactly why I'm considering going into a larger sort of high weapon, perhaps. Just that extra range on the attacks that we get. Oh, that's gonna hurt. And that really hurt me as well. What a dick. Okay. We should be back at that site of grace. We'll just head over, grab his stuff. Not that we had much on us. I'll admit, we didn't have much. If we lose it, it's not exactly the end of the world. Right. Here it is. Loads of messages on the way, trying to warn me. You get. Pretending to be a helicopter. Go on. Ah, you prick. Magic. Do need to heal off that. Now getting to within one shot range there. Oh, hits like a damn truck, doesn't it? Not quite used to when to counter yet. It keeps just jabbing you, and you go into. You have to get to the third one for you to be able to counter attack because he attacks faster. Again, giving me all the more arguments to get a spear at this point. They attack fast. They hit pretty hard, especially a good one. The annoying thing is that at the moment we only really have that short spear that jabs. The others all sort of just swing. They're more the, what would you call them? They're more like halberds, the others, aren't they? You've got like a halberd and like a hammer with like a pike on it. So they're not proper spears. The one proper spear we have is a basic one. Try just using our little leap here. No, don't get near when he's doing that. Christ, get back. That'd be alright, wouldn't it? Lose his sliver of health left on him. Just does like some big combo. Shibiri grape. Oh! Okay. Oh, we've got a halberd. Banished Knight's halberd. Raw meat dumpling, raw meat dumpling. Well, we've just been on about getting a weapon upgrade. We might have just found one. Oh, we found a gold turd. Lovely. So much random loot. We might not want to be... Yeah, these are not the sort of things that... You know, you look at them like, ooh, look, all the loot, and it's just all... I mean, I'm assuming that if you eat that, you're a cannibal, right? Right, oh, how much souls did we get as well? Oh, a couple of thousand. Nowhere near as much as I would expect. Right. So we have... Let's see. We've got a new weapon. Oh, and we've got some... we need to look at the new armours on that guy we found in the hole, don't we? So let's have a look. Yeah. Let's have a look at equipment. Future Katana plus 5. Oh, we now have the the Banished Knight's Halberd plus 8 that does a ton of damage, is better in practically every way. It just needs a bit of scaling. It has Spinning Strikes as its special ability. That should be interesting. Right, these. Ooh, not as good on fire and physical, so 4.2 and 3.6. Yeah, so it's a bit less physical that it blocks and a bit less fire. Actually, this has really strong fire because it's a fire monk hood, but that's pretty good. It's better than the Godric helm even. So that's absolutely something we'll probably be wearing. Royal Remains armour is not very good. It really isn't very good. That's not worth wearing over anything else. No, it is not. The gauntlet is not very good either. They're only better than the Tarnished gloves, really. Oh, yeah, put them on there, so. So everything's better apart from the Exile. The Lord of Reeds doesn't have. Oh no, that even. Yeah, that's. But the helmet's pretty good. You can wear the helmet. The armour, not so much. Well, aren't we a pretty one? Oh, right, okay. So now that we've become Ghost Rider. Oh yeah, that's a thrusting ability, right. If I do a sprint and a sprint heavy. So basically, swipe, jab, overhead, big swipe. And this is a plus 80 save already? Good God. Right. We might want to put a different Ash of War on it. So you can see it's slowly draining our FP. Maybe we'll want a different one on. If anything, just so we get some different scaling on it, perhaps. We could have glintstone blades that shoot out of it and obliterate people. We could have a big stomp, a storm caller. I wonder what a sword dance looks like actually. Go of quality. What are my strength and dex like anyway? They're pretty close actually to each other. So there's no point making it better at scaling with one than the other really. Oh yeah, that's way better. Just swipe it around and behead a few people. It's not bad, eh? Right, we have a weapon. We've got a new shiny weapon. Lovely, I'm liking this. I think that's everything we want to do here actually. Right. Move on. I'm not sure what much there is behind here, but we can have a look. Oh, here we go. A tested strength then. That looks odd. Is that like trees going on like a weird tree line? Is there a shrine to respawn at here? Because there usually is. But if there is, I can't see it. I mean, it's not awful. There's oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm gonna say it just makes it easier to respawn as well. And I've got a few thousand souls, so giant ahead. I mean, in terms of prep work, we just got a big level up, so well, not a big level up, but we've got a big shiny new weapon. And because it's a halberd, and we can jab with it, we are able to be way more defensive now. Yeah, we're right, there's a jab. We've killed one of these before. Mind you, last time we were on a horse. We are not on a horse this time. So it's a true rematch. Oh god. I think my face just fell off. You can block him? Just about, yeah. When I looked at his name, then I thought it said Bob. I thought it said Bob carrying hands. Right, hang on, I've got a secret weapon, let me just sup the remainder of my cup of tea. Right, cup of tea ingested, my cognitive powers just increased by 50%. Let's roll. When I've finished this as well, I want to go back to that site of Grace, because I've just remembered we can equip some spells soon. Mind you, it's not pressing at the moment, is it? Not exactly in need of... yeah, we're not exactly in dire need of... hello! Oh, that has some air into it, yeah. Right, let's head back in. We'll give it another bash. Right. Get under him again. I want to try using my ability, if possible, as well. I just think that could do a real wonders. Tried to dodge roll. It didn't work. There we are. Oh, we can block with this actually. It's not awful actually. We'll try to dodge, but we've got the dodge away. Get the cat. Ooh, we can nip his arm here. That extra reach is pretty good. Who would have known we've just picked up the perfect weapon for this? And it was probably well thought out by the devs that they probably thought, yeah, probably put a really good weapon for fighting giants because of the extra reach and just pound that it's got. That's two-handing a bit. Get him! No, face foot that way. Well, I tried to dodge. An attempt was made. Dodge. Get him. Nearly. Get his ankles. Great blade, Phalanx. Ooh. That's brilliant then. That's a really good move from the looks of it. Yeah, that should definitely give us a bit of an edge. Right. And I think that's going to do it for the episode. Thank you very much for watching. We'll just pop back to here. And I will see you in the next one. And we'll be trying more out on this weapon, I think. Seems pretty good so far. And we'll memorise some spells. Right. I'll see you then.